Hey guys, Joe here. Room's a bit messy, as you can see. I don't care. So, I had already done 2 videos since now, and I've never posted them because I don't know, they just didn't seem right. So, here's a video that will hopefully seem right and will get posted. I noticed, especially with this channel that I'm doing, the whole It Gets Better thing, what I've noticed here is that, simply being able to live the way I want to live without feeling bad about myself has improved things monumentously. And I'm trying to find like volunteer opportunities and things like that, just to do better. And that sounds really bad. To do things to make other people's lives better. And that's currently what I'm looking to do. I'm going to a center today. It's called Gay City. It's in Seattle. Just to see what is actually out there. We'll see if it's any good, what's going to go on and all that jazz. So it is kind of odd to go from a place where I was just fighting so much with everyone, even people who were trying to change things, fighting with them about what's important and tactics and things like that. You know what? I may not know everything, but I do know that you can't do shit unless you start. And you know, sometimes you can't wait for other things or other people, and that's what I learned about moving. I couldn't wait for an entire area to get their shit together for me to have a happy life. So I had to move, and I moved to an area that may not have its shit completely together, but it's better than where I was at. So it all comes back to like taking charge and being who you need to be for yourself and taking chances, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. I just happen to have something that's working out. And that is why I think it's important for me to do these videos, because it is working out, which means that when people have issues and people go through things and people do stuff that's similar to what I'm doing, if it doesn't work out, I mean, if you don't get it by now, that you can contact me in any way, shape, or form you want, so that you can have a support system, even from some crazy ass guy who's YouTubing. You know, that's what's up. You need that. You need that person that cares. You do. And I'm crazy enough to care about a lot of people. So, my life update. It's been hard, even with the fact, downplaying shit's bad too. It's been hard with the fact that my mom has passed. It's been hard with the fact that my job is new and I really want to succeed. I'm a perfectionist. It's harder because I care about people. So as a perfectionist, most people think, perfectionist or narcissist and want things their way, which is true in many ways, but at the same time, I like people enough that I don't step on anyone's toes, and I said that with in it, because you don't understand how difficult it really is unless you do it. So it's really hard to be a perfectionist and put people ahead of yourself, because there's 2 things to that. There's this logical progression of how things should be, and this understanding that things will never be that way. So, this update is to just let you guys know that I'm alive. I don't have anything thorough to talk about. I had a really good Thanksgiving. I'm going to have a really good Christmas. I guess I have met someone. We are dating. It's really nice, and it's probably something I'll end up talking about later. I really don't want to talk about them or anything like that on this until I get permission from them, because it is what it is. But I mean, you can probably look at my Facebook and know exactly who it is, so it's okay. Let's see. You know what? It's right in front of me, so literally it's right in front of me, so let me talk about it. Coping with my mom's death, I did a couple things. For instance, Thanksgiving, I cooked everything not everything, I cooked a lot of things that normally I would have cooked with my mom. I went out and I bought the movie Fried Green Tomatoes, because it's one of the movies I shared with my mom. I went out and I bought a lot of things that were things that basically were reminders of my mother, in a good way, like paying respect to her. I put her urn, well, the little replica thing I have, with my altar on top of the fireplace we have here. Yes, my apartment has a fireplace. No, I don't pay a lot of money or have a lot of money. It's just kind of standard around here. The great, like, their mediocre here is the awesome of where I'm from. So, and you pay less. So thank you, Washington. Talking about grieving is difficult, and even going through the motions of all of these processes that we do as human beings, and it wasn't easy. It isn't easy. Like, even now, I'm not too sure what to say or how to feel about it. But it's interesting, like, you know, loss and change and grieving, you know, their processes, and you know, what I thought about, what I wanted to do with the idea of It Gets Better is just that, like, you know, like, I lost, you know, when you can't be who you are, you lose that person a little bit. You lose who you are, and it's the same as losing a loved one. Like, there's a process you have to go through. You grieve that loss, and then, you know, and you can never have that back, you know. But the growth process, you know, it helps, you know, it helps, and that's how you get better. It's how life gets better. The growth process that counters the grieving process of the loss you go through. You know, if you come out and you lose your family, and you find people that you create a new family with, like, that loss will always hurt, but that growth of that new family will always be there for you. The loss of my mother is a word I can't even give you. It's that type of thing, because I can't describe it. It's just, if you've lost a parent, you understand. That's the best. But, you know, going through and getting a card from the people I work with, and getting fried green tomatoes and watching it, and trying to go to a supermarket and to get fried green tomatoes so I can make fried green tomatoes, which are out of season and I don't care, was something, you know, it was being determined to do something and progress. And in doing so, I've learned a lot about myself, and in doing so, going through this process, I've learned a lot about my roommates and gotten closer to them, and, you know, we've gone through a lot. So I just, you know, I still feel that loss, but the growth that's happened because I'm not allowed myself to be tethered in a negative way to that loss. That is how it gets better. If you understand that, then you understand the problem is that it hurts and it sucks, and you have to do stuff regardless of how much it hurts and it sucks. And you have to do stuff as it hurts and sucks. And then you get to grow, and it gets better. And this is me showing you what it's like. Your room will be this messy. So, I got a Naruto shirt on. And, so that's what I got for today. And, this will go up, and my other 2 videos did suck. Well, not really, but hey, what you gonna do? So, keep your heads up, kids.